So, how many of you, I know a lot of you have heard the story of Joseph. I encourage you to read it. It starts in Genesis 37. And we know Joseph, one of the 12 sons of Jacob. In fact, Joseph was Jacob's favorite son. And his brothers knew it and they hated him for it. And on top of that, Joseph messed around and had two dreams that meant the same thing, that eventually his brothers would bow down to him, and they hated him even more. So they cooked up a plan to get rid of Joseph in his dream. Boy, so they sold him into Egypt. And as you know, the story goes where he ended up in Potiphar's house, and he was wrongly accused by Potiphar's wife and then was thrown into prison. And Joseph, remember, everywhere he went, everywhere he found himself, from the pit, sold into slavery, in prison, God was with him. And he prospered in everything that he did. Hallelujah. So the story continues where when he was in prison, he interpreted a couple of dreams of a Pharaoh's staff. I think it was the baker and the butler. And he told the one that was going to be restored, hey, let the Pharaoh know I'm wrongly accused. But that didn't happen until Pharaoh had two dreams. Hallelujah, that meant the same thing. And Joseph was called upon, and he interpreted the dreams. Pharaoh put him second in charge, gave him a wife, and a palace, robes, all the stuff that comes with that. So what I'm saying is, Jacob was prospering in the land of his captivity. Eventually, his brothers came and they had to bow to him, and he made them aware of who he was, and they were deathly afraid. And he said this to them: you sold me, but God sent me, hallelujah, to save many alive. How many of you know that when we go through trials and tribulations because of our dreams, the dreams that we have, the enemy don't like them. He's going to do everything in his power to disrupt those dreams. But